Hello and welcome back to Starting Point, still the greatest point to start your day with me, Audrey Toyo, and my partner, Aisha Fabienne. And before this, Aisha, we had a lively discussion about music.
About music, about orchestra scene in Indonesia, in Jakarta most specifically. And we are very excited that we are now going to conduct an interview with a conductor.
We are. I like that little wordplay. Well, yes, we are so lucky and excited to have the conductor of Trust Orchestra with us here in the studio, Nathania Karina. Hello, Nathania. How are you doing?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Hi. Thank you for being here and being at our homey studio.
Yes, very homey.
Did you bring something, musical instrument from your orchestra?
Not really. I'm conductor, so usually in a conductor, we're the unlucky one that doesn't play any instrument.
But who play a very vital role in all the orchestra play.
Indeed. I think you get to unfold the magic and see it happen.
Yes, but also a big part, because I think the main, I always told all the orchestra member that an orchestra is not only one thing, but it's a teamwork of like 75%. That's why it was very special, because like 75% like joining up together to make this one magic happen for the audience.
Yeah. And you are very special as well because you are the first female conductor to ever lead the prestigious Gita Bahana Nusantara at Istana Merdeka, the Merdeka Palace for the Independence Day celebration last year, was it?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I guess I'm just very lucky because the timing is just, I think I had the best time last year because we are almost at the end of the very pandemic, but not yet finished, but sort of. So everyone just very excited to have the celebration at the Istana Merdeka. So yes, it's a very great time. I'm just very blessed to have the opportunity, I guess.
Wow. And can you tell us how that started? Because Istana Merdeka is a really big deal.
Yeah.
There's the president in the palace.
Yes.
So how did it come to be that you were chosen as the first female conductor to conduct at the palace?
Yeah. Well, honestly, I don't even know how the process started because each year they have a different conductor selected by Kemendikbud and of course the one from Istana. And I think at that time the brief that was given to me that they wish to have something fresh for the audience. And of course, throughout the Gita Bahana Nusantara history, it was always a male conductor. So finally they decided, you know what, let's do it different this time. Let's have a female conductor that, and they told me that they wanted to be, can you make something different? Just be what you are, because we watch your concert and you always have this youth, the one that I wish always to celebrate during my performance. And I did what I need to do. I had fun with the whole orchestra, and hopefully the audience also had fun. Yeah.
Do you also feel that in the process of you becoming a conductor, it's also kind of like a different career path or pursuing something?
Yes.
It's totally different. It's very underrated, if I may say. And how did it start? How did you choose to become a conductor?
Yes, my journey was slightly, I would say, strange, unique, but blessed in a way, because I was initially trained as a classical pianist, not as a conductor. I took my background was actually from like a classical piano performance, but then I got the opportunity to, conduct a church orchestra, which at that time, I was the only candidate, so I don't have any choice. They don't have any choice.
Like you have to do it.
Yeah, I felt like it's either me or the show will not go. I was like, okay, I'll try to help the best that I can. But I think the underline within the process is do not afraid to learn something new. At that time, if I say no to the opportunity, I think I will have a different, complete life. Then like saying yes, but with also a responsibility to learn, to keep up with all the you know, all the shenanigans to learn, because obviously I didn't train to do that, but willing to take up the challenge and also learning something new, I think could be a new experience, and hopefully more conductor as well in the future.
Yeah.
So you were saying you fell in love at that very moment, or after that there were several moments that encounter you to, okay, I finally decide I want to be a conductor, or how did it go?
Maybe not at the moment, because just what I told you before. It's either me or no one will do it. But one thing that, just like what I mentioned before, I think the magic of doing orchestra is when you have a lot of people in one room just to do one specific thing and things that they love. And I'm very lucky to work with the Trinity Youth Symphony Orchestra, which is this like the best talent in Jakarta right now. All wish to do and wish to play what they love, which is music. And I think the energy that's been given to me throughout the process is just what made me fall in love with what I do. And then hopefully from there I extend, you know, the excitement to another orchestra as well. And one of them is of course the Gita Bahana Nusantara in Istanbul.
And I mean, you've had such an amazing journey, Nathania, or Nia, Nia. And so have you always been interested in music from the start? You said you took up classical piano. Did you have education in music after taking up piano?
Yeah. Well, I actually went to college for music, so obviously yes, but never I thought in my life, I mean, I've always loved music. I started very young when I was 4, thanks to my mom. She always been a very supportive parent, juggling between, you know, a lazy, rebellious teenager with, but I know deep inside I really love it. But initially I want to become an engineer, not to become a musician. Yes. So it was quite a family discussion when I finally told him, you know what? And I told him when I was in SMA 3, which is pretty late too, you know.
That's like the deciding
I know, yes. And at that time, I actually already got a good uni where I got accepted for my engineering degree. And then, can you imagine back then, almost 20 years ago, 20 years, I told my parents, you know what, I might want to take music. They went frantic about it, like,
God, where is this coming from? Yeah.
What? Why? And then like, what are you going to do? Like, it's like, are you going to perform like in music, become a singer or something? Because it's very unclear for them. Like nowadays, I think was quite, I wouldn't say easier, but the information, it's slightly easier. So now I think now when one of my students say that, oh Miss, I think I want to pick up music in college, like for my study. Like the parents wouldn't be so like, dramatic. But I think it's not because the profession itself is not good, but the information that the parents got back then, and maybe even now, that what are you going to do with, like taking music in college? So I think having a good information will help a lot.
Yeah, some of them might only think music as a hobby.
Exactly.
So why don't you just still take
something new, something else?
Yeah, something else, something serious.
Yes, serious. Serious is the word.
But no, some of them are also open-minded as well.
Yes.
And we are very, very happy to see how the music scene here in Jakarta, in Indonesia, how it been growing rapidly as well. And especially in classical music, in orchestra. We can, like, we are very familiar with someone who wants to become a musician in a band, maybe, right? But now it's also like a career path that you want to do as a musician and take it very seriously in classical.
Yes, it is. Not only as a career path, but a promising one, which I think make quite a difference, especially for young people, because I think young people these days are very, I mean, I mean, the information now is all there.
Yep.
So it's really up to you what you want to do. Because now producing music, it could be done even in your room.
Yes.
So having like a good career in music is very possible.
Much different
Yes.
than
Yes.
parents' reaction 20 years ago. Wow. So now, can you tell us more about Trust Orchestra? So you've mentioned that name before, Trust Orchestra, and how much you love your students and how much passion you have for this orchestra as well. So how did Trust Orchestra start in the beginning?
So this is actually our 10th year. So it is our 10th-year anniversary for this
10th year
year.
anniversary.
Yes. It started as a very humble, small, I would say small community orchestra, but we're very lucky. At the time, one of our mentors is actually Trinity Optima Production.
Okay.
Hence the word Trinity came, which is one of the leading music label in Indonesia. So at that time, the idea was to form a youth orchestra for all the young people out there. They're basically doing all this voluntarily because nobody get paid, but nobody pays as well because they just do things that they love. But we're very lucky with the mentorship from Trinity Optima. We do get a lot of suggestion that probably unthinkable for classical orchestra. For example, I believe you guys saw the video performance just now that we are in costume when we're performing. So I still remember back then the CEO of Trinity Optima Production, Pak Yonatan, he actually asked the question, why do you guys keep wearing black for a performance? And we were like, you know, we don't really know why as well, but it's just the norm. But you know what? Who said that we need to wear black all the time? And that's like become a turning point for everyone. So each time we keep try to challenge what the orchestra can do and what cannot, if there's such thing. But I think it's more of introducing an orchestra for a bigger audience. That's why it needs a different perspective in a way, because people usually very hesitant to go to orchestra concert because it's, you know, usually it is for old people. It's kind of boring. You need to dress up. You might don't even know where to clap, and that's like the stigma that we wish to break. That everyone can go to an orchestra concert. It's affordable. You can have fun. You can go with your family, playing music that you know, maybe in the future something that you don't know but you wish to learn about.
Yeah, I remember like Audrey asked me to watch the first show because it's Ghibli theme, and she asked, do you want to go? I would really want to go. It's very, very interesting. But unfortunately, I cannot make it on that time. And then I heard that you were doing the second show. So me and my friends were like, okay, let's, have you bought the ticket? What ticket? The Ghibli Orchestra. I'm like warring the ticket right now. And then 5 minutes later, it's sold out. Really? And I was like, so with the success of the two shows, of the first one, and then you had the second one, what makes the difference between the first one and the second one, and then how the challenges are? Because if I'm not mistaken, and correct me if I'm wrong, the time frame between the first one and the second one is quite long, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
So did you need to do all the practice all over again, or how?
Well, so the first show is actually in May, and the replay show, we call it the replay show, is on September, which is what you mentioned before. There's quite a time frame. For us, replaying a show, the challenges will be, we want to make it different, not only an identical show. Well, I always joke around, oh, so you can watch it again. I'm sort of like teasing the old audience that you can come again. So it's something different. But it's always a challenge to do an orchestra production in Indonesia in terms of venues. We're very lucky that the Ciputra actually one of our partners to do this concert. So we've been like having a great privilege to have a very nice venue. But in terms of program, not so much on like what we worry, but like something new for the audience, not only the new ones, but also for people to keep coming back to our concert. That's why we always need to challenge ourselves, like, oh, what can be different this time? What can be something new? What can the audience can take from this concert, but not from the first one? So it's always that challenge.
You're always kind of like reinventing,
yes,
and innovating as well for the next concerts. And yeah, this is so interesting because this is the first time through Aisha that I have heard that an orchestra, especially in Indonesia, has sold out many more shows than any other pop artist that we would know
even
of.
international pop artists as well.
Yeah. I mean, in minutes, it's gone. It is literally a war, you know. And so, I'm interested to know, how is it that you in the Trust Orchestra, you're able to kind of grab the attention of so many people, that people, and of all ages too. When I watched the concert, I saw little kids and I saw grandpas, and so, I mean, they are all so ecstatic to watch Trust Orchestra. Like, how did you kind of like create that environment in which it would engage the people as well?
Yes, I think that's a very good and interesting question, but I think from my point of view, because we've been doing this for 10 years, the word community, I think, means a lot for us, because Trust Orchestra is a community orchestra, and I think the best of the best from a community, not only orchestra, it could be a cycling community now, or cooking community. It's coming from the people. So I think that's what makes people can relate from what we do, because all the decision that we made, we always want to reflect back to the community, like what can be done for the community, or what can we do for the community. As what you mentioned before, that's exactly what we want. Children and grandpas coming to our concert, because we wish orchestra concert could be for everyone. So that, I think, underline all decisions that we made, including picking up the theme of the concert. Because initially, earlier this year, when we pick up Ghibli as the theme of the concert, honestly, I got a lot of, well, I wouldn't say criticism, but a lot of doubts from the team, because obviously we're doing Disney Pixar upcoming November, which is more popular, I will say, for maybe for family and children. But Ghibli is something, I would say, it's very popular, but very segmented as well. And then I told them, if we cannot be always in our comfort zone, like doing Indonesian pop music, we did quite a lot of that. We did quite a lot of Indonesian folk music as well. Indonesian as in lagu daerah, we did quite. But why not we challenge this time to play something different? I mean, the market is there, maybe not as big as Disney, sorry for Ghibli fans, but we didn't know that it explode. Like, a lot of people love Ghibli. We don't even know that until we sell the ticket on the first day. So so I think it's a combination between picking the right program and also challenge for the orchestra. Because I told my team at that time, you know what, I want to do the Disney at the second half of the year, because playing Ghibli music is more technically more demanding.
Yes.
Which I think for young people, I want to give them a challenge as well. Not always like what they like to play, but also that you need to challenge yourself, because it's young people. So I think it could be a combination of everything.
And I think it's a good combination, because at first it's kind of like double the challenge, both for the musicians and as well as the market. Our orchestra itself is already niche. And then, but from one community and then another community from the orchestra community with the Ghibli community, and then you just mix it, and boom, it happened.
And also at the right timing, I think. Now I think Ghibli is at the height of their popularity. They're going to release a movie very soon, and we are at the right time as well to play the music, because this year we had a very big team which you need a very big team to play Ghibli music. So let's say 3 years ago, it wouldn't work for us to play this kind of theme. So maybe the right timing as well.
Right timing.
So if we watch an orchestra, when the song ends just like that, can we clap? No, no, no. So now we can clap.
Yeah.
We should clap.
You clap, yes.
But I like your question, because we got a lot of those questions in our concert, because orchestra concert it's usually pretty restricted on where you can clap. But we encourage our audience to dance along, to clap along, to sing along, which is quite a controversial move at first. We got a lot of criticism from our fellow orchestra. I say you guys are quite rebellious, man.
This is so out there.
Yeah. But then when we think about at the end of the day, an orchestra performance, it's still an entertainment show as well, right? I mean, I was about to post a post on my personal Instagram today talking about where can you clap, where can you sing, because apparently lots of the audience questioned that about oh, so you can clap in the middle of the song, isn't that not allowed in the orchestra concert? So I think it's an interesting point of view. I wish that our audience, I always told them please dance along with us. You will know where you can clap, don't worry. I mean, if the excitement is there, you cannot help it not to clap, right? It's just, and when you clap, it's also giving an energy as well for the performers. So we wouldn't mind extra energy from the audience, but on the other side, yes, there could be sometimes a distraction as well. For example, if you have your phones, or someone, a baby crying. It's not that the baby cannot come for an orchestra concert. We love to have young children to come to our concert, but we always encourage the parents. Maybe if they're having a bad day, you could go to the lobby first for 5 minutes, and then after they sort of picking up the pace again, going back that's no matter for us.
Yeah, and from the video that we just saw, we reckon your players, the musicians, were wearing masks. So it was during the pandemic or after?
At the very edge of the pandemic. It's on April 2022. Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
I think it's one of the first concert after the long pandemic. Yeah.
And it's your original song. It's Trust's original song.
Trust's original song. I was very lucky enough, written by my husband, Christopher, the song. Got arranged by another fellow musician, Peter Jonathan. He's in the United States. So it's a collaboration between all Indonesian from all over the place, which is opened up by, I think, mainly because of the pandemic. I wouldn't think that such collaboration could happen if it's not because of the pandemic, if we have to pick up a positive side from the pandemic.
Yeah, it's a good kind of outcome in a way from it is to be able to collaborate with all these artists. And I heard, actually, little birdie told me, Aisha, that Trust is going to have an upcoming concert this year.
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes. So this will be our last series of the year. Usually we have 3 to 4 big series within a year. So the upcoming one will be in November 4th and 5th. We'll be playing Disney Pixar theme.
I believe I cannot help to sing throughout some of the songs.
Yeah, that's a sing-along.
Oh, can you spill also that maybe your musicians will be wearing costumes?
Yes. So it's almost now become a tradition that we want to keep. So yes, you'll be seeing most of the performers with a costume, and hopefully the audience as well.
Oh, so we can come. I can come with Elsa costume, and you could be.
I'll be Olaf. That's my number one choice.
Okay.
Yes.
What a good choice, Audrey.
Thank you, Aisha. And so, usually in these concerts, Ania, what should we expect when one comes to a Trust concert? Because I also heard that it is unlike any other concert that one would go to.
I would say come with an open book. Open book as in we would like to keep all the surprise. So one thing probably it's good to mention, when you go to an orchestra concert, you will usually get a program book.
Yes,
right?
yes.
So you know like which song coming where. You will not get that in our concert.
Oh, okay.
So it is all a surprise.
Okay, that would be very, very interesting.
Yes.
So you don't know, and you will get the excitement
Exactly.
when the intro is
Yes.
starting to play.
Yes, yes.
And oh, I know this song.
Yes. That's a sort of like the feel that we wish to grab from the audience. Because I mean, let's say you go to a Coldplay concert, you wouldn't know, right? This is what the song what's come after. But for orchestra concert, yes, mainly you will know because there is a program book. So sometimes even, oh, you know what? I'll go to the toilet on the second one, so I wouldn't skip the third one. In our show, no, you cannot do that. You have to be like always on point with all the program because we want the audience to enjoy the roller coaster ride with us.
Yeah, because I believe that you have planned it out, how the mood and stuff.
Yes.
But you only do that to your audience, right? Not to your musicians. Like, okay, after this we're going to play. You don't know what's next.
Well, there's quite a behind story regarding. Well, I mean, in terms of shows, I mean, we live doing errors, right? There's one time where the singer slips, coming out at the wrong numbers. The MC mentioned a different song. So I mean, we love the element of surprise. So even though the players we know what to do next, sometimes it's like, huh? But okay, you know what? Just do it. Just go with the flow. The audience will never know.
That is true. Yes, so we do not know anything.
It's just like the name Trust Orchestra. So when we come there to watch the whole show, just trust them. Just trust them with the repertoire, and then just enjoy the show.
Yes. I think mainly as what you mentioned, just enjoy the show. Yeah.
And so this is all so exciting, and I just kind of feel that this concert is going to be amazing. Again, congratulations for the sold-out concert for Trust Orchestra that is coming up. When is it, in November?
November 4th and 5th. Yes.
4th and 5th of November. And question, Nia, for our audiences who are watching, young people, I'm sure they are all as excited to learn more about Trust Orchestra. So in case they want to learn or join Trust Orchestra, is there a possibility for them?
Yes, of course, because again, it's a community orchestra, so we welcome everyone. Now it's probably easier if you stay in Jakarta, but we do have several members outside Jakarta. But the training is pretty rigorous for those outside Jakarta. But yes, we do open up our audition every year. It's usually earlier in a year or mid-year. So the next upcoming audition will be in January, which we usually post it around December. So keep update with the news if you wish to join, and we would like to have you to join with us as well.
Okay, on social media, we can find all the information on social media, or you have any website?
Yes, we do have our website, www.trustorchestra.com, or Instagram, probably the easiest for everyone. Yes,
Trust Orchestra?
Trust Orchestra as well.
Okay. And when they want to find you, you also have social media?
Yes, my personal account will be Nathania Karina 15. Please, I usually repost everything that Trust posts. Yeah, so.
Okay.
Wow, this has been an awesome conversation, and I'm so happy to have you here, Nia. I feel like we should have more time because there's still so much yet to be explored about your music journey as well as Trust. However, we are so grateful for you to come to TVRI World.
Thank you so much,
Nia.
Thank you so much. One of her, is it a cousin, yeah?
Yeah.
It's actually the member of the team.
One of my cousins.
Yeah, that's why she wanted to drag me to see the concert. And now I really regret not be able to go. But so, yeah, hopefully I will come to the next one and watch the Disney theme this time. And Yeah, with no expectation, just enjoy the show.
Just enjoy the show.
And trust Orchestra.
And trust Orchestra.
Thank you again, Nia, for coming.
You're welcome.
Good luck, all the best for the upcoming show. Yeah, love is an open door.
Oh, that's true. Do you want to build a snowman?
Okay, Audrey, let's build a snowman.
Let it go, guys.
Let it go.
We gotta let it go. We gotta let this show go. Unfortunately, I am Aisha Fabian.
And I'm Audrey Toyo. Thank you so much for watching Starting Point. We'll be back again tomorrow from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Western Indonesia time. See you later. And for now, goodbye.
Bye.